Hello and welcome to another episode of Tea Time SEO. I'm sorry we missed Tuesday, but we have made up for it. We've been working on launching something called Hawk Academy, which is a massive collection. We've been working on this for 12 months now of little videos and interactive courses and quizzes in a whole guideline. It's got 20 hours plus of content, so you get tea time for days, guys. Come on. I miss one tea time, but I give you tea times for days to come. So that's all right. Anyway, onwards with today's tea time. Today I thought it would be worthwhile sharing a story. I've had a couple people message me saying that they learn really well from hearing about my experiences. And while doing the screen shares and talking about that stuff is great, they'd love to hear a couple stories and how that relates to my work. Now, one thing I thought I'll talk about today is site migrations. I know we've covered that in the past about how to do the 301s and the search intent mapping, but sometimes it's the basic things that we overlook that go horribly wrong. So a story that I always think back to, and this is any PC builders, anyone's ever put together a PC will know this. It's like that little button on the back of the PSU, which is like the on-off switch. Like you put together this whole computer and turn it on and nothing happens. Well, this is a story I have of site migration. So I own a few travel affiliate blogs. Some of them do really well. Not at the moment. I made $59 last month. I normally make a few grand, but that's another story. But back in the day, I was doing a massive website migration. It's probably 4 or 5 years back, just at the start of Studio Hawk. We didn't have any staff or anything, it was just me. And I was doing a migration. I did all the 301s, set everything up right, set it live. A couple days later, I checked in, I should have checked in on it straight away, and it was not ranking for anything. I'm like, oh shit, what's going wrong? I was checking the search console, thinking it got manually actioned or something. I'm doing site queries, I'm looking at all the content, I'm just wondering where it's gone. I checked the robots.txt because I'm like, maybe I've accidentally no indexed it. All checks out. I'm racking my brain. I'm really thinking, what's happened? You know, there must be a glitch in Google. But what I found is in WordPress, you know, in the general, there's a search preferences, then you've got this little thing, a little tick box that says discourage search engines from indexing this site. Now, when you're developing a site, you want that off because you don't want Google indexing the development version, but I had not pushed that off. So it was still discouraging search engines, and I lost about, 50,000 visits in that period of time before I switched it on. And that's a story just about how the very basic, minute things in SEO can have such a vast impact. And that it doesn't matter how much you know in theory or how much you think you know, it's important to remember these tiny little things and have checklists and processes like we do today so that you don't make pivotal mistakes like that. So I'll leave you on this. Whenever you're migrating, make sure if you're doing WordPress, you don't have that ticked. And also make sure you have a process or a checklist that you can follow. Otherwise, you might just land in hot territory. Anyway, speaking of hot territory, I'm gonna drink the rest of this tea and I'll see you guys shortly. So I thought I'd try that new format today, guys. If you don't like it, that's okay. Just let us know. You're not gonna hurt my feelings too much. And just so you know, just because we're launching Hawk Academy doesn't mean we're stopping tea time. It's still going full steam ahead, even with the new restrictions in Victoria. We're very lucky that it's just really not a massive production crew behind the tea time. But we're so excited to be launching Hawk Academy to you guys. Honestly, it has been a cultivation of months and months of hard work. And we're really excited to have you guys rally behind it. And just for you tea timers, we've got all sorts of special offers which we'll be sending out soon, but I'm so excited to show you guys what we've been cooking up.